Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I did. Saturday, got to go to my cousin's place. Got to watch the SummerSlam pay-per-view. And overall, it was a pretty good show, except I wasn't too crazy about the ending, but that's just good storytelling. Sunday, was supposed to go watch the Barbie movie, but a friend of mine who I was supposed to be going with, she had to cancel because she wasn't feeling too good, and she messaged me on Facebook. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I was like, you know what? Who cares? You know, I'm more concerned about my friend's health over a movie. Get well soon, and then we could go watch and hang out. And she's like, "Oh, thank you." And I'm like, it's just a movie, you know? So, anyway. So, basically, I spent all day Sunday just chilling here at home. Popped Spotify on the Xbox. Was listening to tunes all day. And basically was on Trading Card Database all day. Basically, I was just entering all my my OG Pokemon card sets in. And I was clearing out my whole list of for trade, for sale list, for stuff I have on people's want lists. And then I cleared out my want list that of cards that I have on other people's for sale and for trade list. And oh boy, what a list that was. There was like over 500 different things to click on. So yeah, but in doing so, in clearing everything out, I managed to make like 8 or 9 trade proposals. Got 2 responses this morning. One was a go from one of the bigger names on Trading Card Database, a gentleman who goes by the name of Dookie Devil. I've traded with him before. And then one trade was shot down, which I had a feeling it was going to be, because most of the cards in the trade that I picked were all 65 tops. And the gentleman responded to me. He was very nice about it, but he responded and he said that basically he was only trading 65 tops for 68 to 73 tops that he still needed for his sets. So I was like, okay, oh well. So it is what it is. But today, I got this huge envelope to open because this is from Trading Card Database. But what's cool about this is this trade was done with the first place winner of my 500 subscriber giveaway. Yes, this trade was done with Mr. Jeff Shaw, aka Shaw Racing Collects. Yes, you already know. Link is in the description below to their channel. Go check them out after watching this. They are the kings of the retro card breaks. I love it. And yeah, so we're going to see what we got in here. To date, this is the biggest trade, quantity-wise anyway, I have done since I've been on Trading Card Database. So, yeah, I'm very excited because there's a mix of everything in here. There's, I believe, hockey, baseball, non-sports. There's Pokemon, like everything. So, judging by the size of this envelope, there are a lot of cards in here. So this is probably going to be a long video, but you've been warned. So I highly suggest go get yourself a beverage. I have water. And, you know, get yourself a beverage, kick back, relax, and let's look at some cards, huh? All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're going to open this bad boy up. One sec. Alrighty then, so here's a view you're more familiar with. Actually, no, you're not. You see, over the weekend, as good as it was, there was still a little mishap. I just so happened to end up breaking my tripod again. I was cleaning up here in the room, and I ended up dropping the tripod, and it happened to land on the leg that originally broke. And I wasn't worried at first, because I was like, well, I still got plenty of super glue left. I could just glue that sucker back on. Well, you see, I started a new tube of super glue, and I didn't take into account of how fast the super glue comes out of the tube. And when I was going to apply the super glue to where the brake was, it kind of splooged all over the place. And after, sticking the leg back on, this stuff was very, very quick acting, and basically both legs of the tripod kind of got stuck shut in the closed position, and I tried to pry them open, and then, well, both of them broke. So therefore, I went on Amazon, and I'm going to be ordering another one, the same tripod, because I've been using this one for years, and so that's why probably for the next couple videos, this is going to be the angle we're at. But most likely by next week, I will have my new tripod, and things will be all good in the hood again. So that's that. Now, before we get to opening our package, we need a card of the day. And today's card of the day is actually going to be kind of a tribute, because actually just before clicking record, I found out that this gentleman had passed away. It is none other than former Bruins goalie, former, I believe he played with Detroit. I think he played with Detroit. I know him the most with Boston, but it's none other than Mr. Gilles Gilbert. Oh, sorry, Gilles Gilbert. I know everyone knows the famous scene from the 79 Stanley Cup playoffs where Guy Lafleur just comes streaking in and shoots the winning goal past him. But from what I've heard, apparently Gilles Gilbert was probably one of the greatest TTMers you could ever send to. Apparently, he was always willing to sign an autograph and he had a wicked autograph. And I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't get to send to him sooner, because he lives in Quebec. Well, he lived in Quebec, and I just never got around to doing it because I don't have a lot of Gilles Gilbert cards. And yeah, I found out on Instagram today just before recording this, so it's kind of unfortunate. So that's why Mr. Gilles Gilbert is our card of the day. Now, I gotta get to opening this package up, and I have a feeling that a lot of the stuff is all taped up and everything. So I'm gonna go hack this sucker open, take all the cards out. But so you guys don't get bored, I have a very special guest to entertain you. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Conway Twitty.
Hello, nice to see you. It's been...
Thank you, Conway, thank you. Now, unfortunately, folks, we can only use 7 seconds of that song, because any more and we'd probably get a copyright strike. However, just using that bit is probably going to give me a copyright claim on this video, but it was worth it. So, I opened up the package and got all the cards out, and let me just say, in the immortal words of one Mr. Jed Clampett, wee doggy, we got a lot of stuff. But first and foremost, I gotta show this off. How cool is this? I got my own personalized autograph. Very, very cool. So we're just gonna put that here in the background. Alright, you guys could hardly see it. This would be way cool if I had my tripod. But anyway, it's there. And so the majority of this trade after I opened the package, it kind of flooded back to me, was mostly 87 tops. Yeah. And then we got a huge chunk of some other goodness. And when I was taking these out of the binder pages, I was like, oh, cool. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so. But first, we'll go through some of the 87 tops. I'll try and not be that guy who names off every single player. We'll go through them all just so I could show them all off for you. I know some of you are familiar with 87 tops, but to those who aren't and just like to look at baseball cards in general, well, here we go. So we got a bunch of the 86 record breaker cards. So card number 1 is, of course, the Rocket, Roger Clemens. We got Dwight Evans, Dave Righetti, some Expos goodness. Oh yeah, I gotta remember. I gotta hold them down here. We're not at the usual setup here. Pat Clements, Dick Hauser, Lee Smith. He's a Hall of Famer. Okay, there's Bert Blyleven. There's a real hilarious picture of Bert Blyleven I always see floating around online. He's wearing this shirt, and it just says, "I love to fart." I mean, anyway, Andy Van Slyke, Sid Bream with the old painter's caps, Bo Diaz, R.I.P., Jim Presley. Ooh, Tim Wallach, yes. Is it Tim Wallach? Yeah, Tim Wallach. He was the he was the one who played the most games for the Montreal Expos, like in a career. Scott Niels, Bobby Thigpen. I'm trying to remember if I have any big name. Oh, okay, well, there's a big name. Tony La Russa. There's Wally Joyner, the Rookie Cup card. Like, there's no Mark McGwire in here. There's Ozzie Guillen. No Mark McGwire. No Palmeiro. No, I don't think there's a Bo Jackson in here because I have those cards already. So, hey, Steve Garvey, nice. Be cool if there was a quiz in here. Dan Quisenberry. Billy Bean. I love that name. Every time I see any of his cards, I'm like, Billy Bean. Jim Clancy. Yes. John Kruk. Oh my God. Legend. Frickin' legend. Vance Law. Nice. There's Doc. Dwight Gooden. Paul Ossenmacher. Roy Lee Jackson. Rick Sutcliffe. Hey, Mike Shosha. Hey, there's Wade Boggs, the Chicken Man. Julio Franco. We got batting stance, huh? Ah, that's cool. Sammy Khalifa. Jeff Reardon. So good. Oh my God. Lou Piniella. Hell yeah. Ron Washington. Hey, there's some good names at the end of that stack. And then the last one here. Who do we got? Ron Oster. Alex Trevino. Bill Wegman. McDowell, Bruce Benedict going for a bunt. Tony Phillips, Joe Hesketh, Corey Snyder, Gold Cup rookie card. Mike Pagliarulo, sure. Mariano Duncan, nice. Hey, Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle, hell yeah. Okay, Mike Kingery, George Frazier, Rick Shue, Mike Fitzgerald. Not too familiar with Mike Fitzgerald. Chris Coderoli. Oh yeah, Sparky Anderson, legend. Joe Carter. Hey, touch them all, Joe. And then we got some turn back the clock. So we got Ricky Henderson. And I've been looking online recently for his rookie card because my buddy Joe, lucky guy that he is, picked one up recently and paid a whole $20 for it. And this thing's real. It's not a fake or anything. I think it's got a ding corner or something, but he paid $20 for a Ricky Henderson rookie card. And I was just like, yeah. And we got Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, Roberto Clemente, and Mr. Maury Wills. R.I.P. to Maury Wills, former Expo too. So, there we go. Nice chunk of 87s to go into my binder. But like I said, folks, we're not done yet. Oh, no. Au contraire, mon frere. Because now we got a little bit more sports and then a bunch of awesome miscellaneous stuff. So we got some of these from 93 Upper Deck. I love these cards. These are the Motown Mashers. As you can see, they mashed up a car in the background. This is Cecil Fielder and Mickey Tettleton. Yeah, the teammate cards are awesome. What do we got here? I have a little bit of a problem with this card because they're calling them the Bash Brothers. But it's one half of the Bash Brothers. It's Mark McGwire, and that's what, Ruben Sierra? Yeah, no. The Bash Brothers to me will always be Mark McGwire and Jose freaking Canseco. Case closed. And then who we have here? We got the Lethal Lefties. So that is Mark Langston, Jim Abbott, and Chuck Finley. Very nice. Well, I think we all knew the middle one was Jim Abbott. So that's pretty cool. And then we got the Royal Family, which is, well, that's George Brett in the middle. And then we got Wally Joyner and Greg Jeffries. So, yeah, those are awesome. Then, how cool is this? Finally have one. And he's in a Raptors jersey. It's a 21-22 Panini Hoops. Got myself a Scotty Barnes rookie card. Woohoo! Oh, Scotty's going up here. Then we got from, this was 2013. This is from the pre-release for M14. This is from Magic the Gathering. Got a sweet promo, a Megantic Sliver. Slivers are a pain in the ass for anyone who plays Magic the Gathering. If Zach's Collections watches this, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Then got this sweet full art shiny Reshiram. Very cool. Got me a Darren Poopa rookie card from 89 O-Pee-Chee. Friggin' A. Actually, you know what? He's going to go up here with Scotty Barnes. Then we got a nice stack here. Some people would probably look at these and say they're kind of morbid. And I don't blame you if you do. But I saw that Jeff had a bunch of these. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, I want all of them. And I think I have all the ones he had. These are from 1988. They're from a company called Piranha Enterprises. Apparently these are all part of the first series. And they're all first edition. And they're from a set simply called Killer Cards. And I mean, you got everything. You got fear. You got hypothermia. You got a cobra. A jellyfish. Then you got some other stuff here like lie. Oh, this is a great one. A wood chipper. Oh, what else? Oh, yeah. Killer whales. Oh, yeah. This is a real one, folks. Drugs. Steel trap. Let's see, what else? Beware of projectile vomiting. This isn't good for folks who are squeamish, so be warned. But beware of maggots. Oh my god. Oh, these are awesome. These are going to be great for Halloween. Oh my god. All right. Enough freaking out over the killer cards. Let's carry on, because we got more stuff. We got some G.I. Joe stuff. Cards that would give Logan Paul nightmares. If you remember from a little while back when he opened up that what was it? First edition base set Pokemon box. And it was all impelled G.I. Joe cards. I still watch that video every now and then just to laugh. But yeah, so we got the Sky Striker, which is basically an F-14. And we got Mr. Snake Eyes himself. That's probably one of the more sought-after cards in this set, along with Baroness and Cobra Commander, etc., which I have already. Then we have probably the only card that I wanted out of the 1990 Pro Set Superstars music card set. It is the one and only Motorhead. Yeah, they're going up here too. And I always laugh at this picture because you got Filthy Phil, Wurzel, oh jeez, I'm blanking on his name right now. And Lemmy, he's like, sawed off to the camera. I'm not even going to pay attention. Love it. We got some Marvel cards. These are 1993 Marvel Masterpieces. So we got the Human Torch, Captain America. We got Beast. We got Cable from the future. We got the Man with No Fear, Daredevil. We got Iron Fist. We got the gorgeous Psylocke. We got Gambit fighting a Sentinel. That's friggin' awesome. We got the Punisher, but actually it's Punisher 2099. We got Wasp. Then from Fleer Ultra Spider-Man, we got Exile's Return. So we got Spidey and Eddie Brock turning into Venom. Then, these are so cool. Okay, in 1996, Fleer, is it Fleer or Flare? It was one of them. Anyway, put out an X-Men set. It was 100 cards, and I used to buy packs of them for 50 cents at my local video store in town where I was growing up when I was living with my mom. And I practically put the whole set together. I say practically because there's still a couple cards I'm missing from that set all these years later. And my buddy Kyle always likes to rub it in because he has the whole set in the collector binder. But I found out they did a parallel to that set, and they put out the same amount of cards. There was 100 cards in the set, but they made them chromium. And I saw Jeff had a bunch of them, and I was like, oh yeah, all right. Looks like I'm putting that set together too. And actually, I got one of the chromium cards ahead of time. I got the Juggernaut one from Brian Basketballs. Shout out to him. And I sent it away at the last Toronto Expo. I sent it in for grading with PSA. And actually, I got an email the other day from PSA that those cards are ready to come back. I just got to pay for them. So there will be a PSA reveal in the future, which I'm really excited about because it's more than one card this time. But yeah, so I got a bunch of the chromium cards. So we got Beast. We got Phoenix looking all serious. We got... Hey, Boomer! Just kidding. We got Shatterstar. Well, look at this one. He's looking all serious. Warpath. I actually need the regular version of that card for my original set. I'm only missing a couple. I need Warpath. I think I need Sauron. I forget the other one. Anyway, we got M. Sorry, for those who wanted to see her face. There you go, M. Then we got Skin. And we got a couple weird ones coming up. We got Sink, or Cinch, however you want to pronounce it. We got Gauntlet. Ooh, this is a creepy looking one. Spine. This character was cool. I liked her in the cartoon, the 90s cartoon. Lilandra, because Professor X always had a thing with her. Then, of course, we got one of the coolest baddies out of the comic book universe, although I find they did him wrong in the movie. We got Apocalypse. Again, in the 90s cartoon, Apocalypse was so badass. He was right up there with Mr. Sinister. This one was pretty creepy too. It was Lady Deathstrike. Man, the way she effed up Wolverine's head, oh my god. And then we got Orphan Maker. And we got Strife. And then I found out that there was like a subset to the 96 set that I never even knew about. And it was called Alternate X. And so we got Cyclops. My least favorite X-Men. Because like Wolverine, I think Cyclops is a dick. And then the very last card, I think these cards are awesome. This is from 93, I think? Yeah, 1993, action-packed, so they have the round corners, and they're embossed, and it's just a classic photo of the number 3 Good Wrench, Mr. Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator. Or was it the Eliminator? It's one of them. Anyway. And that's just so damn cool. So, there you go. As the last couple videos stated, there's a little something for everyone. So as I said, folks, there you have it. A little something for everyone. And, this was a hell of a package to go through. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, as I said at the beginning of this video, it was going to be a long one. And I mean, that center clip of opening everything was like 20 minutes. Plus with my opening. So yeah, this is like a probably, I'm estimating right now, probably like a 20, almost 25-minute video. But again, I hope you enjoyed it. I know a lot of you out there have told me you like watching my longer videos. And I really appreciate that, because I know there's a lot of folks out there, they like the, you know, quick, to the point, you know, open your stuff, blah, blah, blah. There's the cards. Thank you. Have a nice day. Moving on. I tried to do that, but again, every card, you know, the image on it or something just makes me think of something, and it's like I got to talk about it for like a couple seconds to almost a minute a piece. So, but hey, everyone's different. So, anywho, so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video for the third time. As well, after watching this, dip on down into the description below. There is a link to Shaw Racing Collect's channel. I love watching their retro breaks. Although I never really get a chance to enter them, because I did once and didn't have the best of luck. So I was like, you know what? I'll let others take part, but I still enjoy watching them. So, and it's always cool when they go live. Usually, Jason of Canadian Card Breakers is usually on there with them, and they usually have someone else. And yeah, it's always a fun time. So yeah, so I highly suggest go check out Shaw Racing Collects. They've been posting tons of videos the last few days. I have the bell clicked to get notified when their videos go live, and I always see, you know, they're opening mail and whatnot. So yeah, there's something for everyone over there. So so do that, and then of course, if you enjoyed this video, you know the routine: like, comment, and if you want, you don't have to, but if you want, feel free to subscribe as well. I checked this morning. I believe I'm at 514 now. That's pretty cool, because my area code is 514. So, but to the new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for subbing up the channel. As I always say, and I mean it 100%, everyone who has subbed or has decided to check out my channel and is thinking of subbing, I appreciate it 100%. And yeah, that's all I gotta say before I just start babbling and rambling, which I'm getting to that point. So I hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you back here on Friday, where, who knows, maybe we'll open some more mail. Maybe I'll get my hands on some stuff at Walmart. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So till then, I say to you, laters.